picked up this Ryobi palm sander at Home Depot. First time using it. It has so many different sanding pads with it, and that's for you to punch some hole in some sanding pads if you want to replace it for the unit here. So I'm going to pop this out and get ready to sand the table. And here it is. It has a bag on it so it can catch some of the dust, and you can dump that out right here as you're going. But yeah, it's very simple. You just latch the sandpaper onto these blades here, and these latches lift up, and you put the sandpaper on there and you get going. So I ended up taking out a piece of 120 medium smooth sandpaper and continuing to sand the table. It's definitely smoother than it was, and where I put the wood filler, as you can see, it's all nice and smooth, and it's definitely in there. So hopefully these blend in with what I'm gonna do to the table. Like I said, this is definitely a learning process for me. So now let's put on the wood conditioner. I thought I would use that since I do have this going on. It would give it some type of coat, top coat for me, a protection coat. But this is pre-stained wood conditioner I'm using here, Seal Soft Wood for even color. Okay, I'm starting to put the stain on the wood now. I'm using this stain in ebony because the couch is kind of like a charcoal black, and it has some brownish in it and black. So I thought I would go ahead and use this color. It's looking very nice and rich, really nice, beautiful. So I did one side, as you can see the difference, and now I'm going to finish the other side and then wipe off the excess with this clean cloth and then see how it looks after that. And if I want it darker and all that, I will go over it again, but I think this is really nice and rich. I'm gonna let this dry completely overnight, see how it looks in the morning, and then I have to put a top coat protectant on it, about 2 or 3 coats of that, to protect it from accidentally putting, hot stuff on it. So hopefully we don't have that problem again. But it's looking good with that ebony stain. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, guys. The next day, I did wake up and I saw it had these little patchy patches on it. So I decided to just go ahead and sand the whole table down again. And now I'm gonna apply the stain again after resanding it, getting it back down to wood, and I'm gonna apply the stain now. Still got my little circle in the table, but that's okay. So we'll go ahead and cover it now with some stain. I went to work, came back, and look at it. It is fantastic. Our little black hole in the table, but it's fantastic though. I mean, I like it, but I like how rich the wood is now. As you can see, there's no glossiness or anything, so I'm glad that I went ahead and resanded the table after I saw what the wood conditioner did to it. And so it's definitely dry. It dried for like 11 hours today, so it's supposed to wait until like about 8 hours, but it's definitely dry. So now I'm gonna put on the top coat, and this is triple thick, so it says that 1 coat equals 3 coats. So we'll see how this goes. And this is clear matte. We didn't want a glossy finish, we wanted a matte finish. So let's go ahead and pop this on. Okay, as you can see, I sprayed on the top coat. I didn't have to wipe anything, so because as you can see, it's drying clear and matte. So once this is dry for an hour to the touch, that's how long it takes if you want to touch it, but it recommends, if you're going to use the table, to let it sit overnight for at least 24 hours. So there you go, overnight.